And we're going to read Jack Breaks the Beanstalks by Sue Nicholson and Flavia Sorrentino. A story about honesty. Jack loves climbing, but he's not allowed to climb the new beanstalks in his garden. Will he be able to resist once the beanstalks grow high into the sky? Learn about honesty in this original story about Jack and his fairy tale friends. Okay, let's meet Jack and his friends. Ready? Okay, let's do this. Jack breaks the beanstalk. Ooh. Once upon a time, there was a misty blue mountain. Below the misty blue mountain was a wild, dark forest, and by the wild, dark forest was a village. The village had a stream and a duck pond and an old red apple tree, and it was home to Jack and his fairy tale friends. Guys, look at that. It's Jack's village. Jack's and his friends' village. Jack loved climbing. He was always climbing the pine tree near his friend's Beauty's house and the old red apple tree in Griselda's garden. He loves climbing. Now, don't go climbing our beanstalk, warned Jack's mom. It was spring and their seedlings were starting to grow. The stalks will break and we'll have no beans to make bean stew for the village autumn festival. I won't, Mom, Jack promised. But that summer, the beanstalks grew taller and taller and taller until they were higher than Jack's house. Jack longed to climb them. They are growing taller and they are whispering in Jack's ear. Climb me, climb me, climb, 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 climb. Oh, poor Jack. I wonder how far you can see from the top, he said to Cinderella as they were walking home from school. He's very curious about it. One night, Jack couldn't resist any longer. He crept out of the house and started to climb the nearest beanstalk. Swayed the stalk, and Jack climbed through the leaves. Oh, be careful, Jack. It looks very fragile. And then snap! The stalk broke and Jack tumbled down. It's very small and very weak. Oh, poor Jack. But Jack couldn't resist trying again. Surely he'd reach the top next time. So he started to climb the next beanstalk. Snap! Then the next snap! Then the next snap! Until all the beanstalks were broken. Jack went to bed feeling awful. What was he going to tell his mum? Oh my! What was he going to tell his mum? Something terrible has happened to our beanstalks, cried Jack's mum following morning. Did you climb them, Jack? No, lied Jack. Tell me the truth, Jack. Was it you? No, Jack lied again. Remember, I've always taught you to be honest, said Jack's mom. Did you break the beanstalks, Jack? no, lied Jack for the third time. It must have been Griselda's cat Puss. Nervous. Jack ran away and hid in Griselda's apple tree. "Whatever are you doing up there?" called Griselda. "I've lied to my mum. I've told her that Puss broke our beanstalks, but it was me." "Oh dear," said Griselda. "Don't you think you should tell her the truth?" Jack nodded. He knew it was the right thing to do. But I don't know what to do about our beanstalks," said Jack. "We have no beans now to make bean stew." Griselda gave Jack a big purple bean. "Try planting this hope after all." "It was me, Mom," said Jack when he got home. "I'm sorry. I broke the beanstalks and I'm sorry I lied." "Oh, Jack, I knew it was you," replied his mom. "I've been hoping and waiting for you to tell me the truth." "Are you cross?" asked Jack. Look what Griselda gave me," Jack said, showing his mom the bean. Jack and his mom planted Griselda's purple bean in the garden that night. "No, not now, when you're being honest," said his mom, giving him a hug. She's not cross at him at all. Jack and his mom planted Griselda's purple bean in the garden that night. The next day they had a big surprise. The bean had grown like magic into a huge leafy beanstalk with a thick, strong stem that reached all the way to the clouds. They can barely see it. "Look, just look at those lovely beans," said Jack's mom. "How are you going to pick them?" asked Jack. "I think you're going to have to climb the beanstalk," laughed his mom. So Jack got to climb to the top of the beanstalk after all. And he picked so many beans, he and his mom were able to make lots of money. Lots of lovely bean stew for that year's autumn festival. Not money, sorry. And they were making bean stew for everyone. Fresh bean stew. And there's an honesty box too. Aww. Oh, what a lovely story, guys. A book about honesty. Okay, next step, discussion points. Discuss with the children what the word honesty means. Talk about the importance of why it is best to tell the truth. Below are suggestions for discussion points about the story. These will help the children with their comprehension skills, as well as developing their understanding of honesty. Do you think that Jack was honest in the story? How did Jack feel when he lied to his mom? Why do you think that people sometimes tell lies? How do you think Jack felt when he told his mom the truth? Why do you think it is important to tell the truth? Did you like Jack better once he had told the truth? Think about the ending of the story. How was Griselda helpful? Was it happy for everyone? Have you seen or read other stories about Jack and the Beanstalk? How is this story different? What a lovely questions. Let's answer them all. Do you think that Jack was honest in the story? I think he was. He tried to be honest. He felt awful lying to his mom. How did Jack feel when he lied to his mom? He felt awful. What do you think people sometimes, why do you think people sometimes tell lies? To not hurt people. To not hurt his mom. He told his lie to not hurt his mom. How do you think Jack felt when he told his mom the truth? I think he felt very good. Do you like Jack better once he had told the truth? I think I like Jack. I like Jack after his honesty. Think about the ending of the story. How was Griselda helpful? Was it happy for everyone? I think Griselda was amazing. She was so kind to Jack. She even offered him her magic purple bean. And she helped him. And she didn't mind him climbing her trees at all. I think we've read other stories about honesty in our story times. How is this story different? It's story because it says Jack in it. And it's this story about honesty. The story about fairy tales. And their beans too. Letter writing. Give each child some colored pencils and a lined sheet of paper with a 2 centimeter border. Ask the children to draw a beanstalk in the border and stick on bean shapes, cut from purple and brown paper. Tell the children to pretend they are Jack, writing a letter to his mom saying sorry for breaking the beanstalks and lying. Before they begin, remind the children of some of the facts in the story that they might want to include. For example, Jack loved climbing, and as the beanstalks grew, he really wanted to climb them. Jack felt terrible and was worried about telling his mom. Jack told the truth in the end. Allow the children to read out the letters. The letters could be displayed to remind the children about the importance of telling the truth. What a lovely exercise we all could practice, guys. Letter writing. Jack breaks the beanstalks.